Hello, my name is Mr. Eaglehead. In this video we will be looking at the history of helicopters in GTA Online, and we will discuss how helicopters can be useful again. This video would also go over why many people don't use helicopters anymore. I did a video similar to this in the past, but of course this video shows my ugly eagle ass and commentary. Today's sponsor is TBOGT. You can get a shit ton of money and get your rank boosted up for a very cheap price compared to what I saw from others. TBOGT is a professional website, and it's incredibly reliable. Yes, it's reliable, otherwise I won't be showing you the site. You can even get $100 million for the low cost of $81. Make sure to use the coupon code HUMMER to get 5% off. Now, with all that shit out the way, let's get this damn video started. Let's start off talking about the history of helicopters in this damn game. The first attack helicopter was introduced in GTA 5 on the release date in September of 2013, which was the Buzzard attack chopper. Later on GTA Online released on the start of October, which also introduced the Annihilator. This led us to having two attack helicopters in GTA Online, which was the Buzzard attack helicopter and the fucking Annihilator. Both of these helicopters were well known for being really good in the previous game. The Buzzard in GTA 4 TBOGT had insanely good missiles paired with some really strong machine guns, while the Annihilator in GTA 4 TBOGT had explosive machine guns that would destroy almost anything in seconds. The Annihilator also released on the first GTA 4, which came with standard machine guns, but the agility of the Annihilator on this game was fucking amazing, plus the machine guns were more powerful on the previous game than GTA 5. Now, let's look into helicopters on GTA 5. Like I fucking said earlier, when GTA 5 first came out, it only featured two weaponized helicopters, which was the Annihilator and Buzzard. The Annihilator came with quad machine guns and the ability to carry 6 fucking occupants. The Annihilator in GTA 5 was made to be a very heavy helicopter, so it lost its agility and fast speed, which was the best part about this helicopter in GTA 4. The Buzzard attack chopper in GTA 5 came with homing rockets and machine guns that were fairly weak. The Buzzard attack chopper is able to carry 4 people. The Buzzard now has a cooldown timer between 2 missiles, which was a downgrade from GTA 4 TBOGT where it had no cooldown timer. Back in the GTA 4 TBOGT, the Annihilator was much faster than the Buzzard, which was realistic since the Black Hawk is one fast fucking helicopter. Of course GTA 5 changed this and made the Buzzard the faster helicopter, which made the Buzzard attack chopper in GTA 5 to be known for being light, agile, and very mobile. This helicopter also became one of the most used vehicles, and it definitely was the most used helicopter. Back in 2013, the Annihilator machine guns were a lot stronger than the Buzzard. The Annihilator was known for being the fucking best helicopter dogfighter, while the Buzzard attack chopper was known for being good against ground targets and phenomenal for transportation since it had missiles and was faster than the Annihilator. Later on the Buzzard machine guns got buffed, this pretty much phased out the Annihilator. The Buzzard became the best damn helicopter in GTA Online by every way. It was the best fucking dogfighter, transportation helicopter, and the best ground attacking helicopter in the fucking game. The Buzzard was one of the best PvP vehicles till the date December 18, 2014, but what could have possibly changed this shit? On this specific fucking date, the fucking homing launcher was added. You may be thinking that shit was easy to dodge, but back in those days it wasn't fucking easy. The hitbox on helicopters was located right on the top of the vehicle. This made the homing launcher a fucking pain in the ass. These missiles will nearly make a U-turn and hit your helicopters sometimes, which is similar to what we see the Ruiner 2000 missiles do. Don't forget that helicopters didn't have any countermeasures or armor at this time, so it was a one-shot kill. Helicopters were completely ruined by this pussy launcher, but later on March 10 in 2015 there was a new addition that helped helicopters, and this is the Heist DLC. The game was changed a little for helicopter pilots since the damn Savage and Valkyrie were added in the DLC. The Savage was the first vehicle in GTA Online to get missiles that would shoot at 60 RPM unlike the Buzzard 30 RPM missiles. This means the homing missiles had no fucking cooldown timer. This still ain't near as fast as the Buzzard in GTA 4 TBOGT, but it's way faster than the Buzzard in GTA 5. The Savage also featured an explosive cannon that was similar to the laser, but it had a much shorter range. The Valkyrie also got an explosive cannon and 2 machine guns on the sides. The weapons were only available for passengers and not the pilot. These 2 helicopters had really good firepower, especially since it was the first helicopter with cannons, but one thing brought them down, which is they lacked in defense. The Savage was disabled with only a few damn bullets from the heavy sniper and revolver. While the Valkyrie couldn't even take 1 missile, yet it was seen in the Humane Labs raid heist taking multiple rockets and still able to fly. This chopper took over 3 homing missiles in the heist easily. The Savage was still dominated by the homing launcher like every other helicopter in the game, while the Valkyrie stood a good fighting chance against homing launchers. Of course you had to use exploits, or you can say cheap-ass methods, to fight back or survive. A lot of Valkyrie users will have the pilot go in passive mode when someone locks onto them with the homing launcher. This was easy since the pilot was able to hover over passive mode the whole time since he doesn't control any weapon like the passenger does, and for your info, the Valkyrie needs a co-pilot to use its cannon or machine guns. This tactic can be called cheap or playing like a pussy, but there was no other legit way of countering homing launchers in helicopters. Later on, helicopters were ruined even more on June 13, 2017. This was the addition of the gun running DLC. This added the oppressor and explosive sniper. There were other weaponized vehicles like the sexy APC, but those didn't affect helicopters. The oppressor and explosive sniper was the stupid ass weapons that affected helicopters. Both of these items pretty much ruined helicopter piloting. There was exactly no way helicopter users were able to counter the explosive sniper. The only good thing is the fact you needed to do research in your bunker to unlock the explosive rounds for your sniper and the homing missiles for your pussy bike. After a few months later, Another new DLC was added into GTA Online on August 29, 2017. This is where helicopter pilots finally saw some goddamn light. This update was the Smuggler Run DLC. This added the Havok and FH-1 Hunter. There were more vehicles, but these were the only two weaponized helicopters. The Havok and FH-1 Hunter also had countermeasures such as flares and chaffs, etc. The FH-1 Hunter wasn't available for purchase till late November. Both the FH-1 Hunter and Havok were incredibly unique in GTA Online. The FH-1 Hunter was the first helicopter to receive bombs, barrage missiles, and countermeasures, while the Havok was the first helicopter to receive countermeasures as well. The Havok is also the smallest helicopter in the game and can nearly fit anywhere easily. The Savage, Annihilator, and some other helicopters got a low hitbox which allowed them to counter oppressors and even homing launcher users. This update made helicopters useful again, and they became a viable option in PvP again. Later on, helicopters were changed again on December 12, 2017. This update added the RF-1 Akula. The RF-1 Akula was added, which made it the first stealth helicopter in GTA Online. It was also the first stealth vehicle ever added in the game. This helicopter came with the option to either have barrage missiles or homing missiles. In my opinion, this is the best helicopter if you know how to use it correctly. This DLC also added the Deluxo, which made the helicopter nearly useless for 3 months since this car had so many glitches. The Deluxo had a speed glitch that allowed it to go faster than any other vehicle in the game, plus it had undodgeable rockets. Thankfully the speed glitch was patched in 3 months. Helicopters were once again changed on July 24, 2018. Like you thought, it was for the fucking worse. The Oppressor Mark II was added in the game. It was drip-fed for a few weeks and then released in the game fully. Some people thought this vehicle won't be bad, but it was the most overpowered shit added in GTA Online. The Oppressor Mark II completely killed helicopter piloting except for the Savage, which was later killed on December 10, 2019. Rockstar raised the hitbox of the Savage, which made dodging homing missiles much harder and nearly impossible at a lot of angles. Helicopters were completely killed by the fucking Oppressor Mark II. Now, you may be thinking, how the fuck can we make helicopters useful again? This is very fucking simple for Rockstar. Give every fucking helicopter a low hitbox. This would give helicopters a chance to actually fight back against Oppressor Mark II pussies. Don't come with that shit saying it will be overpowered when the Oppressor Mark II got better homing missiles than any other fucking helicopter. Also, this game has jets that would easily counter helicopters even with a low hitbox, so that fucking shit won't be overpowered. Here's an example, something like the Laser and Hydra can destroy anything with a 90-degree dive bomb, even if the fucking helicopter's hitbox get lowered. Hell, jets would still be much stronger even if you remove the auto-stabilization. Helicopters are similar to tanks. With all the bullshit in the game, it would be incredibly hard to make them overpowered, so a little buff to the hitbox or countermeasures won't make them overpowered at all. Make sure to check our sponsors DG Zani, hit that damn red button and you know about that like button bullshit.